And we're live. Hi everyone, this is MH Gamer, and I'll be returning to Stronghold. Well, it's a bit weird, let's put it that way, because I'm actually streaming this for the first time. Apparently streaming Stronghold is extremely difficult because the game is so darn old. So for those watching on YouTube, just know that I'm actually streaming this for the first time. In the past, it's all recording, so this is going to be a bit different. You'll notice that I'm using Steam, and yeah, that's about it. I can't really go more in depth about that. So, let's actually get into the gameplay. So, I guess for people watching on YouTube, it's not much of a... they don't need much of a reminder. But for those wondering, so for... Stronghold is a very old game. I don't remember what year it is, but it's pretty damn old. And there are economic combat. I'm getting through the combat ones first. And then I've already done the military campaign for YouTube. I'm not going to redo it. So I'm doing sieges, invasions, no multiplayer. I don't even know if people are still playing this or not. So, on YouTube, the last one I had was Lucasburg. I've actually done it, but the problem is that I actually, for whatever reason, don't have the recording. So right now, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. So yeah, for whatever reason, I can't find my recording, so I had to replay this. Now, there's attacking and defending, and attacking I'm going to do advanced because I'll go into a bit more detail a bit later. So, Lucasburg, I'm probably butchering the name. I'm going to butcher a lot of names, so don't be surprised. Castle is completely surrounded by a natural lake and is considered to be the most important example of Renaissance architecture in Schleswig-Holstein. Mikhail Karis, a master builder from nearby Flensburg, built the castle between 1583 and 1587. In 1848, during the Schleswig-Holstein uprising, the Danish devastated the castle, but King Frederick VII chose it as his summer residence some years later and had it refitted. I vaguely remember this from playing EU, where you have Holstein that starts as a vassal of Denmark. But that's EU3, not EU4 might have same, I don't remember. Alright, so the idea is you start with, oh god, this is very off-put. Why is it so sensitive? Options. Is there a gameplay option? Gameplay speed? No. Video options. Scroll speed. Does this help? Nope. That might be better. Okay. It's like, oh, my screen was so disorientating. So, for those who don't know, the idea of this is you have an attacking side and you have a defending side. And I'm going to play both, but for attacking side, I'm going to use a different composition. This is not going to be what I'll be going for. But we'll see if I remember the composition. So there are different speeds that you can play at. Some people might call slower speeds cheating, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. At least when you're trying to
Righto. Sorry,
get
sir.
your bearings.
Instructions. Moving off. Attain.
So I want
quick.
all of my forces.
March
Because the ones in the back aren't going to be very
way.
helpful.
Jump to it.
In that they are...
You have something in mind?
They are going to basically can't hit anyone. Alright. I think 50 speed is just right. Well, we'll see. I mean, I might lose and it's like, okay, never mind. It's not. perfect.
Sir! Forward!
Let's get you up there. Because I believe higher towers do give you a bit more range for your unit. So the hope is that I'll be able to destroy the enemy with impunity. So these black stuff on the ground are pitches. And there's also these wooden stuff called killing pits. Killing pits deal damage. For weak units, it kills them. For stronger units like swordsmen, it takes a couple of them. So, oh wow, that is weird. Hearing. So the idea is that...
Yes? Let it
So I want to
burn.
use the pitches strategically, right? I don't want to use them too quickly because that would be very bad for me.
How can we help? God, this pot's
And
hot. Oil away!
these are oil,
Your
which
grace.
set things on fire. Very good in dealing with swordsmen because they're slow, they can't get out of the fire fast enough. But fire is good against all units. That hasn't... Let's repair. I do have a bit of stone, so might as well use that to repair. So they do have waves. But I feel like if you get rid of the
Archers!
swordsmen,
Ready!
then you have won much of the battle. Because the
Arrows
swordsmen are the...
ready.
Oh shoot,
My
I
bow is
misclicked.
yours. Notch arrows.
Find and
Take
target.
steady
Arrows.
aim.
I can't
Ready.
select the mo...
Arrows. Find and
I mean
targets.
the...
Take steady.
Arrows.
Notch
Ready.
arrows.
Or
Lord.
do they not have... Oh, they
Find
don't have that
and
thing.
target. Take
That's my
steady
issue.
aim. Let it burn.
Yeah, that was set way too late.
Instructions. We await orders. Leaving now.
Let's do this.
You need something built. Burn them.
Sometimes the
Burn
fire
them.
doesn't work as
What
intended,
needs doing?
which is really annoying.
Blisters. Let them burn.
But sometimes it does, and it's very satisfying.
Shoulder. Arms. Yes.
How much damage has this taken? Oh, this is bad.
Archers. Ready.
This is really bad. They have broken through. But for whatever reason, I can't set the pitch on fire. That was a big problem.
The enemy
Our
has
tools are
breached
ready.
the fumes from this pot are terrible. Try some of this.
Can I set this on fire?
My bow is yours.
The fact that they're getting through is very
Me
bad.
lord.
To state the obvious.
Let it burn. The enemy are inside.
And they are
the
finding
castle.
ways. Yeah, I've lost this. I don't know why I couldn't set the pitch of flame. That was really annoying.
Ready, sir. Fall in.
Let's do this.
Set the double. Attain. Shot.
I think it's better if I
Quick
put you up
march.
there.
Instructions.
Because I don't
Moving
need as
off.
much microing.
Jump to it. Your lordship. Sorry, sir.
Because what I was trying to
Sorry,
do is
sir.
like light this on fire, but the game is like, nope. You're not going to. Okay, I just need to avoid holding it down. But that's too close. Ah, it's so annoying. It's like we don't live in a perfect world, so it's like, yeah, trying to make it work is good luck. I have all this wood that I can't really use. So this is just one of the game modes. There are game modes where you can basically build up a castle, which is pretty cool.
Set us a task.
Okay, see,
Careful
they
with
are...
this thing. How can we help? God,
There's a
this
chance
pot's
that
hot.
they'll pour it and nothing happens. I've had that happen,
We
unfortunately.
await orders.
My major annoyance.
Let it burn.
Okay, let's set this on fire. And then we'll greatly weaken them. Now I need to save the rest
Your
of...
grace. Watch them
Let's
sizzle.
pour this. Activating that is probably not the smartest thing right now. Like, I don't want to trigger all of it because I will need it later. Let's repair. Repair. Okay. This time I need to make sure I actually set the pitch length.
Yes?
So I'll even zoom in more. Because
Archers,
apparently I
ready!
couldn't do it properly the first time. It was frustrating because I think I got it.
Let it burn!
See, now I got it.
Arrows, ready! Let it burn!
Just light that ablaze and they'll take a ton of damage.
You need something built. This pot's
Now
giving
let's
me
see if I
blisters.
could pour this oil properly.
Oil away!
Yes. Very good.
What needs doing? The fumes from this pot.
Yeah,
are
defending
terrible.
this is like
Burn them.
pretty
Burn
simple.
them.
It's the attacking that, at least with this composition, I'm like, yeah, it's really tough to make work.
My bow is yours!
Now the question is, where are the pikemen going? So pikemen are slow, they're heavily defended, but their attacks are pretty weak.
Me lord?
Let them burn. Tools are ready. Try some of this.
Let's start pouring some... Do I have-
Instructions?
Nope. I have no more up there. Yeah, at this point it's pretty much set. Actually, not quite.
We await orders!
Watch them sizzle.
This flame should end it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're taking a lot of damage. As you can see, they don't do a lot of
Not
damage.
enough stone, my lord.
And if you don't have enough stone, you're not going to be able to repair. But at this point, it's pretty much won. Yeah, all those spearmen isn't going to help them. They are going to get massacred. I think it's probably possible to win as the attacker with this composition. I haven't figured out how. I'm just that bad. So, and plus when I play, you'll see when I'm attacker, I'll actually save a lot. It's rough. Let's just put it that way. It is possible to win as attacker with a different composition. I tried quite a few times with this. It's just really bad. Like my idea is to set all the... Well, I'll show you when we get there. Let's just go to the fastest speed, which is 90. I don't know why it's not 100, but... I mean, maybe they have character limits, but then you think like 95, right? So, I don't know what's going on there. It's definitely pretty odd.
Set us a task.
I
How
think
can
I
we
did
help?
lose a unit.
Yes?
I lost an engineer somehow. Yeah, there are some really weird things about how fire spread, and I think one of them just got caught in it and got burned alive. That's never intention. That's just something about the game. I definitely didn't intend to cause that. Let's put it that way. So we have a few more waves. Like spearmen would be alright if there's actually moat. Which I think that is moat. But you can't reach it. Unless there's a very smart idea. I don't know if that's a moat or water. Because moat you can dig through. Water, there's nowhere around it. There's no boats in this game. Now this might take a couple tries as attack. For attackers, this is a bit of a nightmare. Because your opponent is in a very fortified location. And yeah, good luck. So my strategy will be pretty simple. I want to trigger all the pitches and the killing pit, create an opening, and then send my swordsman in. That's the plan. At least that's what I remember was the plan. Whether or not that happens. Because there's
We have
also
survived the enemy's
pitch
onslaught.
back here, so I
We
want to
are
like trigger
victorious.
all of it. Now attacking, yeah, I'm not gonna use this composition. Actually, I might not get any swordsmen. Swordsmen are a bit too slow. So, what happens is you have points. You get to use the point. Each unit costs different amount of points. Like an archer costs 7, I think. Yeah, 7. So my idea, no pike. So I need 3 tunnelers, 10 knights. The rest are all mace. This might work. I don't remember. Oh wait, wrong map. So now I have to reset all of this. Yeah, the one they suggest, like the composition, it works for some maps. This is not one of them, because the enemy is just so well entrenched. Like it's just a nightmare. I don't need that many. Let's get 4 just to be safe, and then let's just get a bunch of macemen. Actually, you know what? Let's get 12 knights. 168 macemen. Now, I will be saving often. It's that unforgiving. So, I'm gonna save.
Saving. What is it?
So,
Stop pushing me
tunnelers are
around.
interesting units.
Yes.
Tunnelers, you place that down and then they'll work towards... I mean, you want to try to get it... I don't think they could hit that far.
Let me guess. Dig in.
Never mind, I'm wrong.
Do I have to?
That's why I get a bunch of tunnelers.
I'm claustrophobic, you know.
Is 2 enough? Okay, so around this tree,
Down we
got it.
go.
So what they do is they dig
Into
through
the
that.
blackness.
Actually, I need to zoom out.
What is your thinking, my liege?
I need
We
groups
await
of
your
4.
orders. Our blades are keen.
But the idea is, actually now that I think about it, the idea isn't to trigger all the pit. It's to trigger the important ones. The ones that will get in the way. So what tunnelers do is, they start digging. And then if I do it right, which I haven't. Oh, I have. Okay. So I have created an opening.
Let's
And now the
ride!
idea is to send my knights in. Because they're fast, they're able to
Mount
get
up!
through. They're able to trigger a large
Our
portion of
horses
that,
are ready.
which is
You have something in mind? What is your thinking?
exactly the purpose. And now,
Distance is no
I'm gonna send these
problem.
guys. Like, the knights are basically just sacrificial.
To horse! Let's ride!
Okay, they didn't get very far there. I thought I had more
What?
knights. Yes, I do.
Mount up! To horse!
Okay,
Let's ride!
I'm fine with that.
Yes, George.
Knights are pretty strong,
My
but
liege?
I'm only getting them here for mobility.
Distance is no
I forgot, they'll get
problem.
caught up on the
Mount
pikemen.
up
So
to
what I need to do
horse.
is keep spamming
Let's
so that they
ride.
keep moving.
Mount up to horse!
So that they
Let's
ignore the
ride.
enemy,
Mount up to horse!
and we'll be able to trigger that. And now,
Yeah.
assuming I don't screw up, I might have already have.
Saving.
But yeah, that's the thing. It like
Move, you dogs. What? All that way? What? All that way? We are the macemen. Move, move. What do you need? Here we go.
Like, there are many
Need some
ways to
muscle?
play it.
What? Smash him!
Yes, we have taken
boss.
control
And we
of
killed
the
the...
castle, sire. We are victorious,
Like, you just had to kill their
sire.
lord. So I guess maybe I should explain who the lord is. I mean, your lord is like your hero or whatever. That's the easiest way. I'm sure you could win with your other methods, but... it's painful. I think this shows up on the next screen. So, rather more... So, first is objectives, right? Eliminate all enemy units. That doesn't always seem to be the case. Seems like sometimes you kill their lord, you will win. So, Radamur was built in the latter half of the 15th century by D. Pedro Lopez de Ayala, and is located approximately 12 kilometers west of Toledo, often referred to as one of the most aesthetic castles in Spain. Radamur Castle lies on a flat plain of land, unlike most Spanish castles which are built on large hills, or the fortification not as substantial as most castles of its period. The castle was burned by French invaders in 1809 and remained in ruins until its restoration in late 19th century. 1809. Is that Napoleon? Okay, I like to start paused so that I know what's going on. Oh, this one. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this one is a bit rough. I could potentially win with my starting forces. So what's tough about this is they have siege weapons. They have a lot of moats. I think for this, in order to win, it actually depends on the composition. It's possible to win with this composition, if I remember correctly. It's just a pain. So, let's lower to 50, so...
Archers, ready! My boys.
But the idea is simple. We have these mangonels, which are siege weapons that throw rocks. And these rocks are strong enough
Instructions.
that
We are on
they
our way.
actually
We await orders.
one-shot anything they hit. But the issue is they're so inaccurate that you can't really count on them to hit anything reliably. And these are catapults. Oh yeah, and here's the lord.
Shoulder! Ready, sir! Fall in!
Can't select him apparently. It's him. Yeah, this guy. Like, no character screen comes up. Yeah, I guess disorientating after a while. So, Magna are very cost effective if you can kill some swordsmen, because swordsmen takes a lot to kill.
Notch arrows.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh, I don't have any.
Archers, ready. Burn.
I don't have any moats there, I see.
My bow is yours. Let it burn.
I mean, I don't have... So, we have these things called braziers, which archers use to set everything on fire.
Instructions.
I need to go there. But they set it up so that you can't just stack everything on that. Makes sense? Kind of annoying, but makes sense.
We await orders. Let it burn. Yes? Let it burn. Archers,
yeah, I need to use... Shoot, I missed the opportunity there. They are probably going to take that down.
My boys, let it burn.
Set that aflame. That's the thing, they're already done. Like, that's how... Like, that's how much of an advantage it is for defenders. Like, it's stupidly in your favor if you're defending.
let it burn.
And if you time it well, there's no way for the
Can't
swordsman
get there,
to...
Lord.
Wait, what? No, no,
We're
no.
on our way. Leaving now. Finding targets.
Oh, you
Steady
can't
aim.
attack that anymore.
Moving off.
Can I
Instructions.
get...
The enemy are vanquished.
Okay, I've already won. Yeah, see how stacked it is when it comes to
We are
defending?
victorious.
It's like very easy. I wasn't even really trying. I just had to set off some flames. Now attacking is a bit tougher. Attacking will require a bit more... Attacking will be quite a bit tougher. With this composition, that is. It's a difficult composition to work with. I think this is still winnable. I just don't know. I mean, I think I beat it once. But, oh, it was not fun. I can tell you that much. But the question is, how do I do this?
You can count on us. Where are we going?
So I need to first not draw the aggro of the Magnos. And then it's a matter of figuring things out. I do start with some gold, 800. I don't think you can control how much gold you get. I should have more engineers than that, yep. So we have these things called
constructing siege equipment.
Okay, that is not good. I don't want them to
Loading.
chucking rocks at me.
Tell us what to do.
But the problem is I don't know if it's avoidable. So if I put it here,
Constructing siege equipment.
because I need this to be in range as well. There's a range to your weapons, and if it's too far, then they're useless. And trebuchets can't move, so it's not like...
Calculating. We're leaving now.
Oh, it
Trebuchet
can't
ready,
hit that.
sir. Calculating. Calculating.
Can I hit this?
Calculating.
Okay, I see. That is not good. Okay, the enemy is moving out initially.
You can count on us.
So let's greet them.
We are on our way. Leaving now. Where are we going?
I guess the proper term is
Off we go.
parlay. I hope I don't trigger that. Okay, so far so good.
Saving.
Like I said, the difficulty is always attacking. Like, the defenders have a ton of advantages. I'm counting on my archers and crossbows to hurt these guys really bad. Spearmen are pretty expendable, so I'm not too worried about losing a couple of them. And even though Spearman is like the weakest melee unit, if you get enough in numbers, actually unless the enemy just start marching out, I mean I'm totally fine with that actually. I don't know where they're marching out with their crossbows, but I'm fine because crossbows are much more dangerous if they're... Let's wait a bit. I find for this game, you want to be patient. Right, there's if there are no timers, take your time. I mean, yes, you can in theory rush it, but why make your life so much harder, right?
Always ready. Yes, my lordship.
As you can imagine, the UI is quite difficult.
Moving to sight.
I mean, it's an old UI. Come on. Like, it's an old game. So now I
Saving.
need to find...
Your Grace.
Do I want siege towers? I mean, siege towers can't reach it. I could afford a siege tower, but I need to trigger all of that. I
Constructing
need to
siege
find
equipment.
just the right distance to not trigger that. But part of the problem
Loading.
is these Magno on
You need
towers
something built.
have pretty good range. Earlier I was here.
Constructing
Try
siege
there.
equipment.
No. Like I said,
Loading. What
there are
needs
no
doing?
easy indications. There's nothing to hold your hand with this game.
Constructing
You either
siege
get it
equipment.
or you don't. I'm building on a hill because it will give my trebuchet a bit more
Trebuchet
range.
ready, sir. Calculating.
Oh, it did trigger it. Ah.
Loading. Our tools are
I don't know
ready.
if it's...
Constructing
here.
siege equipment.
Because I know, like, there are different triggers. Sometimes if you build something like a trebuchet,
Trebuchet ready, sir.
the Magna will start attacking.
Calculating.
Oh, I can't hit it? Okay, so it is possible. So trebuchet has the most attack. Well, most range. Its damage is not bad. Its accuracy is kind of lacking. So this might take like a couple of tries. Maybe I should have saved just before I attack. Because otherwise I will have to find this again. Again, one of these towers is very important.
Tell us what to do. Moving off.
So they do have night stats coming.
We're leaving now.
I just need to protect my trebuchet. That's all I need.
You can count on us.
As long as the trebuchet lives, I'm fine.
Where are we going?
Oh no, they
Always
took out my
ready.
trebuchet. That was not the intention. I didn't know
Loading.
that came out.
Set us a task.
So it was like here, I think.
Constructing siege equipment. What'll it be? Calculating. Tell us what to do.
What the hell?
Off we go.
That was not the
Trebuchet ready,
intention.
sir. Count on us. Trebuchet ready, sir. Calculating.
Yeah, the controls can be a little...
Saving. Where are we going? Trebuchet ready, sir.
Yeah, just don't trigger
Calculating.
that.
Always ready. What'll
Huh?
it be? Piece of cake. That'll be a little tricky.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Loading.
So, I
Tell
need
us
to
what
first
to do.
get engineers. Build that.
Constructing siege equipment. Calculating. Trebuchet ready, sir. Calculating.
Okay, it's in range. That's step one.
Saving.
Oh yeah, when you're paused, you can't select your unit. So, yeah, don't do that.
We are on our way. How can we help? Location noted. You can count on us. Yes, my lordship.
This is
We're
not
leaving now.
where I want to be. You can't see the health of that.
Where are we going?
Go there.
Always ready. Off we go.
Yeah, the controls can be a little tough at times. Why do I not see the health? Okay, now I see the health. As you can see, I can miss a lot. Okay, that's the important thing. But I don't think
What'll it
this
be?
trebuchet. So trebuchets, well, okay, your catapults and trebuchets do have limited range. I mean, limited ammo. So if they can't hit most of the time, then rip. They do have something called cows, which I won't be able to use very effectively. Yeah, the problem is these things have so much health. I think they're out of knights. And I'm
Tell us
out
what
of
to
ammo.
do.
Wow, this is the last one. I mean, I did more than half health, so that is good. Alright, let's save.
Saving.
As you can see, this I will be saving often.
Stone needed.
Exiting.
I'll show you the
siege
cows
on
a
us.
bit later.
Setting up now. Where are we going? Yes, my lordship. Always ready. What'll
Why
it
is it
be?
getting
We're
triggered?
leaving now.
So weird.
This device requires skilled engineers, my lord. This device requires
I'm
skilled
gonna
engineers,
disband
my
this
lord. Decommissioning.
because it's not useful anymore.
Saving.
And
Tell
then
us
I
what
need
to
to
do.
build a second one. In
Constructing
hopefully the
siege
same
equipment.
location. But that's the thing, right? There's nothing telling you the exact location where it should be at.
Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
This how you trigger it? Wow.
Loading.
I guess I need to move
Off
you
we
guys
go.
a bit further
You
back
can
then.
count on us. Where are we going?
I need you. Okay, it was like here, no.
Constructing
Thing.
siege equipment.
Yeah, this requires a lot of patience. You can't just rush in.
Calculating. Calculating. Calculating.
Okay, that's a bit
Calculating.
too far out.
Trebuchet ready, sir. Trebuchet ready, sir. Trebuchet ready, sir.
Can I not hit it?
Calculating.
It was just bugging out for whatever reason. So I'll just see the health slowly go down. Yeah, the accuracy is not the best thing, so you're definitely not getting your 20 stone worth of damage. I mean, it's meant to.
Trebuchet ready, sir. Calculating.
Wait, you could hit that? You're kidding. Okay, then I'm going after this. Because I feel like these two towers are the biggest threats. There are no other siege weapons around here. And the accuracy will suck, but... Oh yeah, let's speed up. Let's also save. Save often.
Saving.
It's that unforgiving, this game. Like nowadays, I feel like a lot of games have really good UI, but the UI also spoils you because suddenly you have. Oh yeah, sometimes you can hit the unit, which is really bad because that's not the best use of its stone.
Stone
Okay, I'm
needed.
out of stone. That's almost gone. So this is what the cow does. You launch a cow
Preparing
into an
carcass.
area. You don't know where it's gonna land. Sometimes it doesn't do
Here
anything.
comes the cow.
Sometimes you hit something and kill a unit instantly. I'm not getting very bad
Hope
luck
they
with
like
my
beef.
cow launch. So they create these kind of plague thing that is not even close enough
What
to
a
hit them.
stench.
So I'm getting very bad luck with this. Okay, that is much better. See, their health just drops. And they might, all of them might die. Okay, not this guy. This guy is like, he already built an immunity in that short amount of time. So, good for him.
Saving. Exiting siege equipment. This device
gonna
requires
disband this because
decommissioning.
it's not that
You
useful.
need something built.
Once you have used them, they're not very useful.
Constructing
if they're out of
siege
ammo,
equipment.
You can't replenish it. Now, if you're playing a different mode,
Calculating.
right? If you're playing,
Trebuchet ready, sir. Calculating.
say,
Calculating.
if you build castles, you can turn stone
Calculating.
into these projectiles. So if you have a good economy, you won't run out. So whenever you build
Get that thing launched.
these guys, you get 2 fresh cows. I know I said fresh, but
Here comes Bessie.
they're as fresh as they can come. Okay, this might barely spread. Yes, okay, good. They are still alive. So,
Trebuchet ready, sir. Trebuchet ready, sir. Trebuchet ready, sir.
the question is, can you hit this?
Calculating.
Oh, you can. Well, that's what I'm gonna do then. I mean, your odds of hitting that is pretty low. But you do hit pretty hard, so. Let's use up. Yeah, oh my god. Do you see this accuracy? It's non-existent, I know. It's very unpredictable what you can and cannot hit. But yeah, these archers are the biggest problem. If I can remove them, you should be out of ammo. Yep. Right on time. Let's see. So how should I proceed? I have a few options. I could sacrifice some spearmen, which I will probably do.
Always ready. Yes, my lordship. That's a long way.
Wait, I could go up there? That doesn't make sense. I'm using them to
We're
trigger the
leaving now.
pit.
What'll it be? Off we go. No problem.
So a lot of them will die, but
Yes, my lordship.
that is totally fine.
We're leaving now.
And also
Off we
triggering
go.
these killing pits. Because those are not good.
Tell us what to do.
Okay, do you have...
Yes, my lordship. We're leaving now. That's a long
I
way.
can't get up there.
That's a long way.
Let's see if I could get up there. I actually don't know.
Off we go.
Okay, there are more...
Yes, my lordship. We're leaving now. Off we go. Yes, my
Very good.
lordship. We're leaving now.
This is why I like knights.
we go.
They're fast enough that they could outrun
my
most of the
lordship.
pit.
We're leaving
It's
now.
like it helps
Off
a
we
lot.
go. Yes, my lordship.
Let's kill those crossbows.
This'll be easy.
Thank
We're
you very
leaving
much.
now.
We
Now
await
the question
orders.
is, can
Leaving
I
now. Yes?
Forward.
do this properly? The answer is maybe.
Saving.
Archers, ready.
Okay. You'll be control group 1. There is control groups, but they don't
Moving
really
off.
show up.
We are on our way. Can't target him, sir. Leaving now. Can't target him, sir. Moving off. Arrows
Don't
ready.
think there's any more.
Notch arrows. We are on our way. Finding targets. Leaving
Yep,
now.
let's deal with them.
Moving off.
And then let's take cover.
We are on
there's...
our way.
Yeah, I shouldn't know.
Hit the
This is
double.
not so good.
Quick march.
But it's not the end
Forward.
of the world.
Hit the
thankfully.
double.
Well, it might be.
Quick march. Forward.
I don't remember if there are any
Hit the
pictures
double.
there. So I will lose most of them. I've already accepted that as a fact. But there is something you can abuse
Reloading.
pretty badly.
Jump to it. Fire at will. Sir.
And that's if
Wait
you
for it.
get certain cover and your opponents can't see you anymore, then they can't do anything. And then it's just a matter of, you know, waiting until you hit them enough. Yeah, all of these guys have hit.
Stone
Exiting
Maybe
siege
to speed
equipment.
things up. I think I hit as far as there. So I think somewhere like here. Just buys. I hope.
Constructing siege equipment. Shoulder. Hose.
dead.
Trebuchet ready,
Oh, they
sir.
can actually hit that?
Calculating.
Oh, that's not very smart of me.
Trebuchet ready, sir.
I might be able to take it out soon. Or it might go down. Your stone don't transfer over. But luckily archers don't do a ton of damage to siege weapons. Come on, hit it. Yeah, with this aim I'm like... Okay, very good.
Calculating. Calculating. Trebuchet ready, sir. Trebuchet ready, sir.
I didn't
Trebuchet
expect them
ready,
to actually
sir.
have that much range, honestly. Did I create an opening? Not quite. But this is
Trebuchet
going down
ready,
like
sir.
in a couple of shots.
Ready, sir. Their history.
Okay, it did go down. I
We
do
salute you.
have more. Where was that? I lost track. I should be able to build one like right here,
Constructing
and I
siege
think I
equipment.
should be able to hit.
Fall in.
Okay, we did kill them
Reloading.
somehow. Yeah, these guys should be easier.
Trebuchet ready, sir. Calculating.
And now you could target that. I think you could hit that. Not reliably, but I mean trebuchets aren't exactly reliable from the get-go.
Attain. Shot.
You dealt with those. Very good.
Jump
Actually, you might have
to
a
it.
better chance of hitting these
Wait
guys.
for it.
It's all about angle. Like sometimes you can
Shot.
accidentally,
Good as
like
dead.
if I target some of these units, sometimes the arrows accidentally hit them. I'm not even aiming for them. I'm aiming for these guys in the back, but it's all about working the angle a lot of the times. And that tower is about to go down. Very good. And I could do that. Eventually I'll get
Shoulder.
Target
There's
you.
history.
few lucky shots should be able to finish you off. That's why I said this game you need to be patient. Because if you don't abuse certain things, yeah, you're gonna have a real hard time. I mean, I'm sure there's people who are much better players I'm just saying, for a player of my low caliber, this is how I win.
Ready, sir. Reloading.
Okay, very good. Wait, can you actually hit
In.
those?
Wait for it.
Oh my god, you can. And they might be far enough ahead that you might... No, you don't even come close.
Attention! Good as
Maybe
dead.
if I aim a bit further.
Jump to it.
So what you can do is,
Fire
you can actually
at
target an
will.
area and then hope that their random arrows will hit just like that. See? There are definitely things you can abuse. Put it that way. So those crossbows.
Trebuchet ready, sir.
I have no more gold, so I can't build any more trebuchets. Yeah, see, I'm slowly killing them. Do I still have...
Yeah.
Okay, I need to gather up my remaining
We stand
forces.
ready.
Problem is sometimes...
Forward!
Oh, okay, we have some
My lord.
spearmen. Perfect. These spearmen... Wait, what?
Off we go.
You might not even live. Nope. I think I just need to kill the Lord, but if I need to kill the rest of them, yeah, in due time, that will happen.
We are
Okay,
the
let's get like
men.
9 of you. I don't know why it
Move,
says
you
that.
dogs.
So crossbows just hit very hard. Like archers are just fast firing unit. Let's tear those down
What do you need?
for easier way to get through. The archers are just fast firing, no armor piercing. Crossbows are slow firing, armor piercing. Pretty simple, right? And I'll be able to eventually accidentally kill another one of their crossbows, which will be very good.
Need some
Oh, I
muscle?
see. You still can't get through. Wait.
What?
Okay.
Yes, boss.
Move, move.
Splitting up is not the smartest idea.
Yeah.
Of course, they
Here
target
we
me.
go.
Those stupid wolves. And we'll be able to
They
clear
won't
out.
know what hit 'em.
Oh, you can't get up there. Okay, I see. Yeah, they will fight each other. The wolves. The wolves don't care. It's one of the weirdest defensive things you can have.
Commander, sire.
What? All that
Might as well
way?
get
I
my
live to serve you.
swordsman.
This armor's
Through.
heavy. Sir, quick, march.
Can I hit those?
Their history.
Yeah, the range is very interesting. Let's just put it that way.
Shoulder, arms. Reloading.
I think it's over. That's a lot of macemen. They might have like 2 swordsmen, but
We have taken control.
yeah, you don't
of
have
the
to kill
castle,
all the
sire.
enemies.
We are
But
victorious.
if necessary, I
sire.
will do that. So yeah, that's an example of using their composition. It's not always the best composition. I mean, sometimes if you're using their composition, you have to think outside the box. Which in this case means that I have to abuse a lot of the mechanics. I don't know if you could rush it. It's very tough because all the hit, like being patient, allow me to suffer minimal losses because I'm able to take out the Magnos Like I only lost 33%. I think you might be able to just barely make it, but it's a very risky tactic. So, let's look at the next one. I'm not gonna do it here. I just want to have a quick look. I also don't know what difficulty does. Like, does it make the enemy stronger or what? Okay, wow, this is a very interesting thing because you only see part of the castle. Okay, that's what does the enemy start with? I see maceman, spearman, crossbow, pikeman. I don't see. I mean, they should have engineers, right? If they don't have oh yeah, they do have engineers. Okay. So from the very start, they will build a bunch. So my strategy is very simple. If I have 2 layer defenses, I'm gonna pull all of my units, if possible, and send them to the inner walls. The outer walls will take a beating. I'm like, it's fine. I've accepted the losses there. Because what happens is the outer walls will take a beating. My inner walls will be pretty strong. And if all of my forces are gathered at the inner area, then I like my odds a lot more. Now it might mean I won't be able to make use of the pitches very well. I might leave a couple of archers. We'll see. We'll deal with that next time. So yeah, my plan is first finish Siege. There are lots of maps. There are even user created maps. Alright, I'm gonna be here. Well, it looks like actually I might do a couple and then I'll move on to Romance of Three Kingdoms 10. Just kind of alternating between the two. And the reason why I'm alternating between the two because these are the 2 games I can't make work on OBS. And somehow I can make it work here, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.